This is your weekly global sailing highlights show, The World on Water, for September 5, 2025. Paul Meilhat's Biotherm looked to have an early advantage heading towards the Monaco Scoring Gate. The 7-boat fleet of international crews competing in the Ocean Race Europe 2025 has left Nice, France on leg 4 of the 5-stage race, which will see the teams round the French island of Corsica on their way to the finish in Genoa, Italy.
First sensation of freedom.
Voilà, soyez les bienvenus dans le village d'Ocean Race Europe si vous venez de nous rejoindre.
Des échanges de Ocean Race Europe.
3, 2, 1, go Canada!
Ah, ça sent l'été, hein, ça c'est formidable, hein, avec Ambrogio. Ça...
2 minutes, stand by, hold them, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Put a quick chest.
Général et qui va partir maintenant rejoindre les autres bateaux. On rappelle qu'on vivra le départ.
It's better to be hunted than a hunter, it's sure. Because I don't really care about the pressure. It's not I like pressure, but it doesn't affect me a lot. So when you're chasing the other, it's for me it's more pressure because it means that you have issue, you have problem to fix, and you're not really confident.
The big challenge for this leg should be to keep the other competitors behind us. This is a big challenge. And for us, it's just to improve our speed because the first boat we have to beat is Biotherm, and Biotherm is very fast.
We have to push hard from the beginning to the finish. We have the same crew on board that we had in the last leg. So that gives a bit of continuity and people on board, and how do we start to know the boat better. And hopefully I really looking forward. We have a lot of Italian people coming down in Porto Antico. It's in the middle of the city. We have an Italian boat also in this race with Ambrogio, and yeah, hopefully people will be really excited to come down, check it out, and spend time together.
Ambrogio Beccaria's Italian-flagged entry Allagrande Mapei Racing team has pulled off a spectacular home team victory after winning leg 4 of the Ocean Race 2025 in style in Genoa, Italy. Italy's Ambrogio Beccaria's Allagrande Mapei Racing delivered a spectacular home team triumph in the early hours of Wednesday morning, taking first place on leg 4 of the Ocean Race Europe 2025 into Genoa. Beccaria and his French crew of Thomas Ruyant, Morgan Lagravière, and Manon Peyre crossed the line in the early hours of Wednesday morning after 2 days of relentless racing from Nice. The win marks a career highlight for Beccaria, who called it a dream come true to claim victory on Italian waters. Behind them, the French team Beccaria, skippered by Johan Richim, secured second after an intense duel in the final approach to the Gulf of Genoa. French race leaders Biotherm, with skipper Paul Meilhat, completed the podium in third place. The 600 nautical mile course delivered everything the Mediterranean can throw at sailors, with slow and tactical light wind nights, fierce downwind sprints at over 20 knots, and the notorious Strait of Bonifacio's swirling currents. For Allagrande Mapei Racing, the win was far from straightforward. A power outage left the boat without instruments for over an hour on the run past Corsica, forcing the crew to sail blind before repairing the charging system. Yet they rallied, seized the lead past Elba, and held off furious late charges from Team Beccaria and Biotherm despite a tense light wind finish off the Ligurian coast. With Biotherm taking third place, they extend their overall lead. Team Holcim, PRB, finished the leg fourth, with Canada Ocean Racing, Be Water Positive, Team Marlesia, and Team Amala expected to finish later Wednesday.
But this one was special because it was in Italy and we were improving so well as a team. Last race we did third. We knew we can have better, so why not to dream big and try to win this leg?
Yeah, no, a really good place. Second, I mean, it was a really great fight with the three others. We had an amazing race. I think everyone was in the lead at one point. And what did we miss? Not much. I mean, he took off in a little gust yesterday afternoon and then just kept on pulling away. And they sailed really well. And I think no one could be happier than Ambrogio to win at home. So we're happy for him and we're happy for second as well.
On the 52 Super Series return to the Mediterranean after 2 regattas in the Atlantic, 2025 circuit leaders American Magic Quantum Racing scored a resounding victory on the Bay of Palma, Mallorca, lifting the top prize at Puerto Portal's 52 Super Series sailing week.
A big finale in prospect here in Puerto Portals on the Bay of Palma. American Magic at the top of the table, the really comfortable lead, but behind 4 teams pitching for the podium for the other 2 places. It's super close. It's going to be a great day's racing with a good forecast. Race number 9, the penultimate race of the Puerto Portals 52 Super Series sailing week. Off the start line, Sled go nicely off the line in the right hand end of the group and lead up the right side with Vayu. Round the top market, Sled leading, Vayu second, Platoon Aviation in third, Teasing Machine fourth, American Magic in fifth. At the leeward gate is Vayu going round the right hand mark, Sled and Platoon go round the left hand mark, and at the top market, Sled leading again. Through the finish line, it's a win for Sled. Platoon Aviation gets second, Vayu a close third, but in 6th place, American Magic win the regatta with a race to spare. So pretty even start, but a good start from Alpha Plus. Platoon Aviation get away nicely as well. American Magic end up having to take a couple of sterns and go out to the right, but it's pretty much the middle right that pays in the upwind. Alpha Plus get round with the lead at the windward mark with Platoon Aviation just behind Vayu in third. Down the first run, Platoon Aviation lead through the leeward gate, Alpha Plus in second, Vayu third. Through the finishing line, it's a win for Platoon Aviation. Alpha Plus get second, Vayu get third, but the clear winners at the regatta are American Magic. So Puerto Portals 52 Super Series sailing week final results. American Magic Quantum Racing winning on 38 points. Second are Sled on 54 points for Alpha Plus. Their first ever podium on 52 Super Series. And a good comeback from Platoon Aviation with a 3-2-1 from the last 3 races to finish 6th.
The breezy final day crowned 3 champions on Dublin Bay. The weather cooperated once again on Dublin Bay to deliver a nail-biting conclusion to the 2025 ILCA Under-21 World Championships, where 3 new world titles were decided at the end of a full 12-race program.
Perfect. Yeah, I think the week was pretty interesting. I think we had a lot of wind, good conditions on the water. I think 12 races are in. The week was hard, I think, especially for the legs. A lot of hiking, but yeah, it was very good. I think consistency was the key, so a lot of good races in top 10, and yeah, overall I'm quite happy with the results, and yeah, happy to be world champion.
So the Under-21 Worlds came to an end, and I'm very pleased to take the win here in Delary. I had a strong week. I'm really happy with the races I did and the performance I put out on the water. And yeah, in the end it was a bit of a tight battle, but I'm happy I kept calm and sailed my race and fight for every point. So yeah, thanks to my coach and my family and friends, of course. Yeah, super happy to be world champion. It was a long week, especially after the Euros I did in Sweden as well. Yeah, we had six days of strong winds, hiking, big waves, big surfing. So yeah, it was really excited, fun races. But yeah, I'm pretty tired now, and I'll go home for a good rest and take some time off.
The Fireball World Championship 2025 concluded on Friday, the 29th of August, hosted by Circolo Villa Arco, North Lake Garda, Italy, in what turned out to be a historic edition for both participation and the number of nations represented. The Fireball World Championship 2025 has concluded on Lake Garda, Trentino, Italy, making them a record-breaking Worlds to remember. Overall victory went to the Swiss pair, Yves Mermod and Meilhat Siegenthaler, who were Olympians at Paris 2024 in the 470 mixed. Best Italians, Paolo Brescia, Filippo Volcanile from Yacht Club Italiano, were 10th overall. The Fireball World Championship 2025, hosted by Circolo Villa Arco, North Lake Garda, Italy, in what turned out to be a historic edition for both participation and the number of nations represented. With a race committee and jury from the Italian Sailing Federation, the event was managed with great expertise, interpreting the weather conditions and ensuring the maximum number of races possible. This Worlds once again confirmed the vitality of the class, with 136 boats from 14 nations, featuring veterans and established champions racing alongside many young sailors, and for a week that blended competition, friendship and enjoyment. After 3 spectacular opening days with medium-strong southerly aura winds, the championship also saw lighter and more variable conditions, including northerly breezes with flatter water on the final day. The fleet completed an opening race in light northerly winds, followed by the switch to the aura, which settled after 1400 and allowed a second and final race. In total, 9 races were completed, under a wide range of conditions that gave every team the chance to perform according to their technical skills, weight and preparation. The midweek lay day was not only an opportunity for rest, but also for tourism and camaraderie, with the social dinner bringing together sailors from all over the world. More than 60 years after its creation, the Fireball class continues to attract impressive numbers and a close-knit international community. This technical yet accessible dinghy, requiring fine rig adjustments and careful crew weight balance, continues to inspire both seasoned sailors and new generations. The championship in Garda Trentino once again confirmed the appeal of this world-class racing venue, not only for its renowned wind conditions but also for the excellent organization and post-race activities that contributed to the event's success. The yachts participating in the international sailing event, Aegean Regatta, organized by the General Secretariat for the Aegean and Island Policy of the Ministry of Maritime Affairs and Island Policy, in cooperation with the Offshore Committee of the Hellenic Sailing Federation, arrived in Mytilene on Friday afternoon. With the completion of the fourth race from Plomari to Mytilene, the battle for first place in each category has grown fiercer, and everything will be decided in the final coastal leg of Mytilene.
Η Regatta ήταν ο λόγος που ξεκίνησα και την ανοιχτή θάλασσα, μαζί με τον πατέρα μου, με το τότε σκάφος που είχαμε στην Καβάλα. Και πολλά χρόνια το είχαμε μαζί και έχει λίγα χρόνια που έχω αγοράσει το δικό μου σκάφος και με τη δικιά μου ομάδα πλέον προσπαθώ και εγώ να ζήσω αυτή την εμπειρία. Σήμερα ήταν δύσκολη η κούρσα, είχε πολλές συναλλαγές στο αέρας, ήθελε υπομονή, δεν τα πήγαμε τόσο καλά, αλλά γενικά ολοκληρώσαμε όσο καλύτερα μπορούσαμε τη ρεγκάτα, πήραμε τέταρτη θέση στο Βερόν. Ήταν εξαιρετικός αγώνας και σαν οργάνωση και σαν ισιοδρομίες, είχαν ενδιαφέρον, είχαν suspense, περάσαμε πάρα πολύ ωραία και θα τα πούμε και του χρόνου.
Laurent Hay, from France, is the new leader at the 2025 Finn Gold Cup after two more races were completed in Cascais, Portugal, on Wednesday. Italy's Alessandro Mariga is second with Valérien Lebrun from France in third.
Was a super tricky day, almost as tricky as yesterday, but I think the second race was a bit more, we had a bit more wind, so it was a bit more constant. Second race was a bit more simple. Me and Denis Karpak, we started on the right, immediately attacked to the corner. He pinched me out too close to the ley line, but I managed to attack in a proper ley line, and he was a bit over, so I managed to be first on the top mark, and then I just kept my position. Won the race finally, very happy with it. Finally I got it. Sure, tomorrow is going to be more wind, and I really can't wait to see the races.
Yeah, very hard day today, very light winds. With this fleet is super hard, black flags, general recalls. Lucky to survive all of that. Not super proud how I sail, but I'm loving to be here at home, sailing at home. I'm super happy. And tomorrow we can expect strong breeze. We'll see where the race committee will set the course, because where we were today could be too windy. But let's see, let's hope for some nice waves and some nice surfs and good breeze. We need to stretch the legs now. Light winds are over.
The Aegean leg of the Wingfoil Racing World Cup Series has kicked off with a bang, with nearly 80 sailors tackling 3 long-distance races in challenging conditions. The stakes are high, with 500 ranking points and €60,000 prize money on the line, making this the most important event of the series to date. Kamil Manowiechi from Poland dominated the day, leading every race from start to finish.
Welcome to the Wingfoil Racing World Cup China. It's the 4th stop of the tour. Located in the stunning delta of the Yangtze River, Aegean is set to host some of the world's best wingfoilers. The event is a crucial one, with 500 points up for grabs, the world title, a prize money purse of €60,000. We've got a star-studded lineup with the top European sailors going head-to-head with a strong fleet of Asian athletes. 3 long-distance races were sailed on day 1, with all the wingfoils starting together in a thrilling rapid start. The competition was fierce, as some sailors stood out from the pack. Kamil Manowiechi from Poland dominated the day, winning all 3 races. Can he keep up the momentum and secure his first ever event win of the year?
I was just feeling really fast, upwind, downwind, leading from the start, getting in until the end, not many big mistakes, so yeah, it was good and looking forward for tomorrow.
In the women's fleet, Madalena, Spaniard from Italy, continues to impress, winning the first 2 races. Allagrande Mapei Racing gave her run for money, taking the win in the 3rd and final race.
Was not this the condition that I expected, and I expected like more wind because today was pretty light, so I hope tomorrow will be more windy.
Hot on the heels is local girl Mijan Zhao, who is leading a strong team of Chinese riders, another demonstration of China's serious work in the fast classes. The results today will determine the groupings for the qualification series, and the stakes are high and every single point counts. The event concludes with a medal series on Sunday that the Wingfoil Racing World Cup China is already shaping up to be an unforgettable experience.